Hey Taurus, welcome to your February 2025 general reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco, and before we get into your cards, just a quick reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one private reading. If that is something you are interested in having, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual reading with me. However, because this is a general reading, it might not resonate and connect with everybody, and if you feel like that's happening for you, that's perfectly okay and normal. Just leave this reading behind and do consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. But if you do connect with and resonate with this reading, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or just sharing with social networks. Any support at all is very much appreciated. Now, before we get into the tarot cards, I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here for you, just to see what's coming into your life in February, how things are going to be looking. Now, you've got two cards. You've got number 32, Magic Prayer, and number 15, One Ring Circus. You are being encouraged to kind of step up to the plate and go out on your own. And when I say go out on your own, that can be a number of things. You might be stepping into a position of leadership. You're encouraged to do it. You're encouraged to really set clear boundaries this month. And I see that you will be, because this is what's going on for you. It's like there's going to be boundary setting so that you know where you end and somebody else begins. And it's important to have a sense of self-reliance, of independence in February. And that's what's going to be really on the forefront for you. You might feel like, okay, I'm kind of going out on my own now, or I'm kind of putting everything I've learned into action. And it's really up to me to see this through. It's up to me to bring these results in to my life, or to my career, or to my, whatever it may be, to my relationships. This Magic Prayer card also indicates that you are being listened to at this time in February. There are things happening behind the scenes for you. And it might feel like a little bit chaotic at first. You might feel like a bit unstable because you're maybe not used to doing everything on your own, or maybe you're going out on your own and doing something different, and it's like you're kind of a little bit scared, a little bit wishy-washy, but your guides are letting you know that you're actually protected at this time, and that whatever is to come for you, it's being kind of orchestrated right now. And they're actually encouraging you to really step up, because you also have this card in your guidance that says to lead. The message is, when in a position of leadership, make logical and courageous decisions. You may experience sorrow or frustration and feel overwhelmed, but still you must do what you must. Do what it takes, even in the face of disapproval. Results matter. I really feel like you're stepping out on your own, maybe in the face of other people who don't want you to. I'm not getting the sense of people who don't want you to, but maybe people who are kind of taken aback. People who are like, is this Taurus? Okay, this is a little bit uncharacteristic for you, but all right, we'll get used to it. So something along those lines. And if you are in a position of leadership at your job, make sure that you are making decisions not from a place of emotional reactivity. That's what this card is really saying. It's saying, make sure you think things through, reflect on it, make sure that your logical left brain is understanding all of the details here. Make sure that you're not just kind of coming at this from an emotional standpoint. It needs to also be kind of balanced with that logic. Okay, so whatever here is happening for you, take the reins and lead. And I really like that message for you, Taurus. I feel like Taurians are actually natural leaders and very compassionate leaders as well. I love Tauruses. I'm a Cancer. So I also see a lot of my Taurus friends over time have stepped into these really great career positions for themselves and really kind of taken the lead in that sense. So I feel like you guys are quite good at doing what you want and making sure it works for you. And it's really about following through with those result-driven mindsets, okay? First, we'll take a look and see how you're being guided to show up in the month, as well as any challenges you might experience and how you can overcome those challenges. We'll see what part of your life might need a little bit of TLC, tender love and care this month, because it is the month of love. And we'll take a look in honor of Aquarius season, your unique and lovable qualities. And lastly, at the end, we will see what's going on for you at the end of February as we move into Pisces season. Interesting. 5 of Wands, Page of Swords. Be smart in the face of conflict. There might be people, again, who are kind of like, why is Taurus doing what they're doing? And if there is that kind of sense that you're getting from people, there actually might be some need to communicate a bit better with them. Maybe you might feel like things haven't been properly explained. Maybe there might be some miscommunications going on in February for you. So you might want to take that extra step, be a little bit more explanatory. Mars is retrograde in Cancer. Mars hates being in Cancer. And it's moving backwards. I believe until February or even maybe March. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So Mars being in Cancer does cause a little bit of rifts in communication because Cancer comes at things sideways. Passive aggressive, kind of avoidant, but if there's a problem, we'll make it known, but we might not confront the issue. So you're being asked to confront an issue if there is an issue with anybody. Be smart about it. Be logical, again, like I was saying before. And make sure that you communicate what is going on. Okay? I'm getting the sense of like somebody standing on their own. Because if you look at these cards, it's like this one person is by themselves, really kind of meditative in a way, and all these other people are fighting. So you might be removing yourself from something in February, removing yourself from a group, a friend group, a group of colleagues that are just kind of a mess, or just like to fight and pick a group of your family members, whatever it is. Like you are choosing peace. And you're kind of like, respectfully, I'm gonna withdraw from the situation. And also this might be because you are going off on your own. You are having to set boundaries with people in February. And some people might not like that. And you just gotta stick to your guns and be like, well, those are my boundaries and I'm sticking to them. Let's see what your challenges are this month. What is the nature of their challenges in February 2025? What is the nature of Taurus's challenges? Yeah, 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have to stick this out for a little bit. It might feel tiring. When I see the 7 and the 5 of Wands together, it always tells me that there's conflict. And so you are being encouraged to stick it out, persevere. It's tiring though. And you kind of hate it. You're going to kind of hate it in February with this situation. You also had the 2 of Swords come out for you here. It's like this sense of, I have to wait around maybe for something to happen. Maybe I'm getting transferred to a different job and now everybody's up in arms about it. Maybe I'm moving out, but I still got a few weeks left. And, my family's up in arms about it. Whatever it may be here. You might also be feeling just a bit like you don't really know how to deal with this. You don't really want to set boundaries. You don't really know how. You don't really want to go off on your own with all this drama. You don't want the drama. I really get that you don't want the drama. And with the 7 of Wands, you're like, ugh, why is everybody bringing the drama? Let's see how you can overcome. Okay, 4 of Swords instantly. Take some time out by yourself. Get some meditation time, get some alone time, and rest your mind. There's a lot of Wands, a lot of Swords here. So I feel like in February, there's a lot going on in your head. a lot going on in your body. There's some very visceral experiences, but not so much in the heart, not so much in the emotions. Listen, I gotta get things done. Valid, okay? But if you can't do it with your heart, at least do it with your mind, okay? Like, get some rest, really get some good sleep. Carve out times in the day where you can just unwind. Like, I'm getting like a lunch break. I'm getting like a phone break, you know, like a phone break, like even just that, just letting your brain kind of stop thinking for a little bit, okay? All right, let's see the area of your life that needs a little bit of TLC this month. What part of Taurus's life? The star. Your purpose. Where are you going? What is your dream? What is your dream path? What is your dream life? What do you want to accomplish? What is all of this for? You'll want to give that some more thought in February. What do you want things to look like in the future? Make sure you're aligned with that. And this star card does signify Aquarius season. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're being asked to be a bit more patient with yourself. Again, this Four of Swords is here as the remedy to this. This Nine of Swords signals anxiety, insomnia, tough sleep cycles, feeling anxious, feeling stressed out, letting other people stress you out. Not letting people stress you out, but just being stressed out by people, by drama, by situations. This Four of Swords is going to be your remedy. You might actually be worrying about the future. And I feel like you can put that down. Okay? Put down the worry, put down the stress and the anxiety around the future. Instead, make a plan. Instead, just write in your journal what you see for yourself in the future so that you can put down the stress of it, if that makes sense. Like doing things that let your brain kind of let go of it, let go of the worry, and instead hold on to some trust for the future. Six of Wands. Your unique qualities is that you are seen very favorably in the public eye. People see you in a very nice light. You are considered quite popular, perhaps, with people. You might be very good with people, might have a lot of friends. Right, so this is you, but also Six of Wands is somebody who's victorious, somebody who's very good at what they do. People see them as an inspiration. They see them as somebody who has accomplished a lot. And so that is how you're viewed by people, and that is one of your great qualities and something that is one of your great strengths, especially throughout this month, because I feel like this choice to, choose yourself and make choices out of that self-prioritization, making your choices out of that is going to actually have people look up to you. They might not like you for a little bit, but it's like in a way they respect you and you inspire them to be like that. All right, let's see what the end of February looks like for you, Taurus. What does the end of February 2025 look like for Tauruses? Thank you. Whew, okay. Yeah, Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, period. Eight of Cups, you're like, yeah, I'm out of here. I am choosing to level up in some way. I am getting a better position at my job. I am getting a promotion. I am becoming a mentor in some way. Maybe you're starting your own business, and that business is like helping people, advising people in some way. Maybe you are getting advice from somebody about this change in direction. You're leaving something, but it's for a higher purpose and for a higher path. And the Hierophant does tend to signal like tradition. So like you might be who knows, you might be like leaving a job that you've been at for a long time and instead starting your own business. And people are up in arms about it. Or you might be like leaving a life that you've built for yourself and it's been good, but now you're maybe getting married, or now you're maybe buying a home. You might be having a child. You're doing something that is like important socially and culturally, like a milestone in that sense. You might be reaching some kind of milestone at the end of February, or just like on the path to it. So like getting ready for that big milestone. And it's like you kind of need to detach in order to do it. And that's what you're doing in February. You're like, you know what? This drama, this fighting, this infighting, this whatever it is, I'm checking out. And I really like that for you. But you do have some anxiety over what's going on. So I do encourage you this month to really take some quiet time for your mental health, okay? All right, Taurus, that is all I have for you for February 2025. I really hope this was helpful, and I hope it resonated for you. I am uploading some new readings in the middle of February in honor of Love Month. I'm going to be doing some love readings for those who are partnered and those who are currently single. So do check those out around like February 14th or 15th. Okay, so I hope you have a lovely February, and I'll see you next time.